My Soapy Kitchen, and today we're going to be doing something fun with these Oreos. We're going to work on the first step to recreating this cookie in soap. Hey guys, today we're going to start on our Oreo birthday cake Oreo, I guess. It's got Mickey Mouse on it, Disney Oreos. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be super cool. I'm going to make a cookie, though, that in the description box that is made with Oreos. So we're going to actually make an Oreo, but then you use the Oreos to make the cookie. Not my soap Oreos. If I have time, I'll also make a soap version of the recipe in the description box, but I will also put a copycat Oreo recipe in there as well. So there'll either be one recipe or two, depending on how much time I've got. If one or the other isn't there, then it will be coming up in another episode, so wait for it. All right, so let's get started. I have made my mold. If you want to know how I made this mold, there's a link right there, or right there, one or the other, and it'll take you right to it. So we're not going to make a lot of these. We're going to make a few. This is a brown soap from my bourbon creams, and I'm going to change the color a bit. Oreos are black. They also have chocolate in them, and I'm going to add a little bit of this Dutch cocoa, which is kind of cool. That's going to make it more opaque, so it's less transparent. And then I'm also going to add some charcoal to this. So hold on while I grab the charcoal. All right, so I've got about half a teaspoon of activated charcoal, and I'm going to spritz this with alcohol so that those will mix in when I heat it up. Now when I get back, I'm going to put in the fragrance that I've chosen, which is Aztec's Chocolate Brownie, which to me smells just like an Oreo. Alright, so I think it's just about the right color. Kind of a blacky brown. It's quite hot, but I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit, just a few drops of the fragrance. Great. Now this is quite hot, so I'm going to use this to help me pour. And I'm going to pick what I think are the best ones. We're going to go with the ones with Mickey on them first. This one that says Oreo. I don't know, most of these are just, I didn't quite get that one right. See what happens when you oh my goodness, that was fun. Let's see if I can puddle this puddle over here. Still pretty wet. It's going to be a super thin one if I can get enough in there. Otherwise it'll only be partial. Okay, we're going to give that a little quick spritz with alcohol and let these set up. And then we will put the filling in next. Okay, we're just going to pop out the Oreos, see how they turned out. One. Can you see it? And I'm going to put them in this bag. I almost wanted to hold up a regular Oreo, and this one I'm so proud of the color. It's perfect. a perfect match. There's a Oreo with a Mickey Mouse in a hat. These are my favorite. Now you just trim these down. I need to quit messing with it. I'm going to trim it with a knife later. Mickey. And I'll bring you back when we make the filling for these. There we go. There's another one. I think my favorite, I used all of the Mickeys because I didn't know if we'd ever see another Oreo Mickey. And there's one of the Oreo hats or oops. And what's this one? Another Mickey. Mickey's my favorite. Mickey Mouse Oreos. Okay, so come on back and I will also do that one as well. Okay, bye for now. Welcome to my soapy kitchen. Come one, come all. Today we are working on our Oreo cookies. All right, now we're going to make Oreos and Fudgios because we've got so many of them. So I'm going to do one. I need to trim that one still. Two. Oh, they smell so good. Three, and then those two. So I'm just going to trim these up a little bit before we get started so that they look like actual Oreos and not messes that I created. It's going to take a whole lot of finagling. Oh well. As I do more of them, I'm sure I'll get better at it. Those are so cool. Oh, they smell amazing. They smell just like fudge, like Oreos. That fudge brownie from Aztec, let me tell you, I'm tempted to take a bite of these cookies. They're smell so good. So yummy. Okay, I think that's pretty good. This one's just for fun, so I may as well trim it up a little bit. I think I will pipe it, but I'll pipe it like with the leftovers. And here's a little container to store those in when I'm ready for them. May as well put that chocolate brownie in there too. Alright, so I was on Karen's site from Eat in Secret, and she was doing one of her older videos on making whipped melt and pour frosting. And the soap makers were really being generous with advice and recipes, and I found 4 different recipes here. So I thought I'd share them with you. These are just my conversions. These aren't the actual recipes that were there. So I might be off a little bit, but we're going to try each of them. The ingredients are melt and pour and foaming bath whip, and that's what Karen used in her recipe. There is melt and pour and liquid glycerin for one. There is melt and pour and liquid soap, and then there's a combination of melt and pour, foaming bath whip, glycerin, meringue powder. And yeah, so we're going to try the easiest one, and I think I saw Kathleen do it from Dirty Booty Soaps, if that's the right one, with the liquid soap version. So I'm going to try this first because it looked really fun. And so basically 2 ounces of melt and pour and a tablespoon of liquid soap. Now the liquid soap I picked up is a Jergens unscented liquid soap. It's just soap. And I have noisy, noisy kids. I have noisy, noisy kids. But they're not little kids. You don't have to worry about the soap and everything. All right, let's get my measuring spoon out. Now, because these are sandwiched fillings, these, I don't care if they set up really hard. It doesn't really matter because they just need to not smush out. So we're going to put in a tablespoon, hey guys, of this liquid unscented soap. Dude. Wow, it's not unscented. I thought it was unscented. It is uncolored. All right. We're going to put this in the microwave for 30 seconds to a minute. All right, I don't know if this is a big enough batch to whip, but we're going to do our best to try to whip this baby up. It took a minute and 20 seconds. And black soap just fell in. So it is soft and it just might work for the Oreos, but we need to put a wee bit of chocolate brownie in there so we don't lose the integrity of our cookie smell. Just a couple drops. See if I can keep whipping it. We'll see. Smells amazing. Now I think I need to melt it down a little more because it's getting too hard. I'm going to add a little more of the liquid soap because it's so hard already. I'm not sure how quickly you'd have to make this, but we're going to add a little more liquid soap to this mix and see what happens. I'm going to get all that off of there because you can't put the metal beaters in the microwave. And I don't want little chunks in there. I want it to be a nice, smooth, pipeable filling. And it, like I said before, it can be soft because that's kind of what icing is. It's kind of soft. So I'm going to melt it down again with another teaspoon of soap. It's still too stiff for what I need, but it's getting there. I need to have time to actually pipe it before it gets completely unusable. Okay. We'll go up another teaspoon. We are nearly there. Nearly, nearly, nearly there. Okay, we're going to try again. It's not quite what I'm looking for, but we're getting there. It's not pipeable yet, but still, yeah. So I'm going to put a full tablespoon this time. So 2 tablespoons and a tablespoon. 2 tablespoons and a teaspoon so far. Very complicated, very precise measurement here in my soapy kitchen. Only duplicable because I am recording it. I like what I'm seeing already, and I haven't even... That's looking like something I can work with. That's not melt and pour magic. I don't know what it is. That looks awesome, and it's going to stand up too, and it's pipeable. Seems to be anyway. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Yes. Move things out of the way and make sure you can see exactly what I'm doing here. So, let's get a clean spatula. Okay, so this is really whipped high. I hope it's going to be dense enough for these cookies that it doesn't just mush out. I may have gone too far. We'll see. I'm going to put 2 in though. So we're using a round tip. It's already got icing all over it. And we are just going to spritz these with alcohol. To help the layers to stick. All right, let's see if it pipes. Oh, like that. See if that one's ready for it. Definitely a double stuff Oreo. I think we have melt and pour magic. Now what I'm going to do is make, I'm going to change the color of this. And do the bourbon creams next. So here's my Oreo cookie, double stuff, ready for Soapmas celebrations. Woo woo, woo woo! How awesome is that? We got 2 Oreos there. Awesome sauce. I'm gonna make Fudgios on this side, but as you can see, it sets up really good. See that? I'm going to melt that down and change it up a bit. It's got the nice chocolate scent, so I'm going to make the bourbon cream. So I'll just finish those off.